welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my go-to simple neutral glam makeup look. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So of course my brows are already done and my eyelids are already primed. I do have a video if you guys want to learn how to get fleeky brows. I'll be sure to leave a card somewhere up in here. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using Juvia's Place Warrior palette. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like I really do enjoy using one eyeshadow palette to create an entire look. Sometimes the shit can be so hard, y'all, but it's so much easier when I'm doing these tutorials. So the first shade I'm going into is this shade right here, and it's not going to do very much, but I just want to put this shade down as like a base, even though I already set and primed my eyelids. Using the same brush, I'm going into this shade right here. So I'm really just focusing this color in my crease area and really just blending that out and building it up. Like that is a really pretty transition shade. Like I would literally use this shade for just like all over my eyelids and be done. Like it's such a beautiful shade. Because I'm wearing this look during the daytime, I want everything to be very light and not the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease, and I'm using my Wet n Wild concealer. I have not used this concealer in a minute to cut my crease, so I hope it still does me some good. Because I'm too lazy to get up and get a mirror, I'm just using this one that comes in my contour powder. When I'm doing a cut crease, I like to set each eye and do one eye at a time. So now I'm just going to take my Airspun loose face powder and set this eye. I know I'm looking like hella robotish over here. I'm going to go ahead and move back into the Warrior palette. And I'm going to be taking this shade in the middle right here. And I'm going to be using this shade all over my lid area. And I'm just placing that color right on top of the concealer. The next shade I'm going to take is this dark shade right here, and I'm just going to be focusing this shade on my outer V and my outer corner area. And I may even use this Sigma E36 just to define this area a little bit more, but I'm going to see, because I don't want this look to get smoky or like dark at all. So no wing liner for me today. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on my mink lashes. So I've already primed my face, and of course I use my favorite drugstore primer. This is the Rimmel London Stay Matte. Y'all have seen this primer like a gazillion of times. So as far as foundation, I'm debating between these two. I know that this one is a little bit darker because I have gotten a tan. Y'all, your girl is black. Like I'm real mocha chocolatey over here. Like I done really got a tan. I know y'all probably looking at me on camera like honey, but I've gotten a tan. I've been to the beach. It's been crazy. And then I'm debating between this one. I really do like this one too. And this one has SPF in it, which is really good because I'm about to go outside. I don't see where this one has SPF in it. So I guess we'll go ahead and cross our fingers and use the Loreal foundation, because this one has SPF and it's a 24-hour wearing foundation, and I need it to stay on, honey, because I'm gonna be outside and this weather is nothing to play with, y'all. Like in Alabama, it's like damn near 100 degrees, for real. So let's just hope that this one's not too light. This foundation is definitely buildable, but I'm not using a lot at all, because I don't want, it's just too hot. It's really too hot for this anyway, y'all, for real. I know that this foundation does have a scent, but like the more I wear it, like I really do like the scent. So for concealer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. And this is like my favorite drugstore concealer. And I'm just blending it out. And by the way, you guys, this is a Shop Miss A the Paw Paw sponge. Now when I first tried these sponges, like the regular ones were like $1. Do not get those because they are hard as bricks. Like they hard as hell. But if you are looking for a beauty blender dupe, I would definitely call this a dupe. But the thing is, I prefer to use this dry because when this thing get wet, it like soaks up so much water and it's too soft. Like I think I used this in like one of my previous videos and it was my first time using it, and I wet it, and y'all, this shit, it was so soft. Like it took like 30 minutes to blend out my concealer. Like this is the best $1.55 I ever spent, y'all. And compared to the Real Techniques, I really don't even care for Real Techniques beauty blender, honestly, you guys. I'd rather have Shop Miss A $1.55, or I would rather have the beauty blender $20. Like either one does me really good, but I really do like using this one dry. And I also like using my beauty blender dry. Like if you want more full coverage out of your concealer, try to use your sponges dry or a little bit damp, like spray them or wet them just a little bit. Sometimes I even go wet my blenders before I start my videos, and then I let it sit, and by the time I'm ready to use it, and even when I'm not filming the video, like it's ready. It's just right. It's not too wet and it's not too dry. So to set my concealer, I'm using my black Radiance loose setting powder, and this is in the shade Banana. And then I'm going to take my black Radiance pressed powder. I love this powder to contour my nose with, and I'm just going to take this soft fluffy brush and contour it just a little bit. Before I move on to the rest of my face, I'm going to go ahead and finish my eyes, because every time I finish the rest of my face, I forget my eyes. So after I do my face, I'm going to go ahead and start finishing my eyes. So I'm just going to take this small smudger brush, and this is from Jess Up. I got these brushes from eBay, and I'm just going to take this eyeshadow, and I'm taking the medium shade right here, and I'm just going to smudge this shadow underneath my waterline. And then I'm just taking some of the Maybelline Big Shot mascara, and I'm just going to apply it to my top and my bottom lashes. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using my Soft Focus powder. And then to bring some color back to my face, I'm using my black Radiant contour palette. Now I did get the deep dark one, y'all, and that one was so powdery. Like it was so muddy. It had so much kick up. But I don't know, this palette is like super old. So I don't know if the new formula is I don't know if the new formula is, you know, I don't know. But this one didn't give me the problems that the newer formula gave me. And then for blush, I'm using the Juvias Play Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette. And I'm going to take this orange blush to see how this goes. I think it's going to be real pretty, but I'm going to use it with a light hand. And then to highlight, I'm going to actually mix both of these two shades together and highlight with them. And then I'm just going to spray my face to get rid of some of the powderiness. And then I'm going to line my lips using the NYX lip liner and Club Hopper. Then I'm taking this NYX liquid lipstick. I've actually had this for a long time now, but I'm just not a matte girl. Like I don't care for matte lipsticks and stuff like that. I always putting gloss on top. So I figured I'd go ahead and try this one again because it's such a pretty nude, and just throw a gloss on top. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. It's a lip plumping lip gloss, but I love this lip gloss because I love the consistency of it and I love the color of it. Normally I would not wear a lip plumping lip gloss because clearly I don't need anything pumped. They already big enough. But I just really like this one. And it doesn't like burn or make my lips look too crazy. So we'll rock this one today. And maybe doing a matte lip and putting gloss on top of it is not such a bad thing, because I just realized when I rubbed my lips together, like my lipstick, it didn't move. So that's a pretty cute lip combination. Pretty quick, pretty easy, pretty simple. Ooh, this may be another nude lip combination. I'm so crazy. So this is pretty much it for this makeup look. So just a super easy neutral glam makeup look, and this is something I would go for if I'm going out to a party, maybe an all white party, maybe an all black party, and I'm really not sure how I want to wear my makeup. This is something I definitely would go for. I need to put a little highlighter up here. You know, I got my décolleté, however you say that. I got this area right up in here out. But anyways, so if you like videos like these, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And if you like the channel, because I know this is not your first time here and you keep coming back, so go ahead and join the gang and go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Remember to be blessed and follow your dreams, and I will see you guys in my next video.